So today with us on Stool Talk, we have a special guest with us today. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. A great hard worker, great team player, one that I was told will run through a wall for her teammates. One who just gives her all. She always puts in all the hard work, all the extra thing. She's tough. She takes charge anywhere she goes on the court. Great team player, great leadership. Her ceiling is unbelievable, and we know she's going to be doing some great things in the future. She's doing great things now, not only just an athlete, but a student athlete. She's great in school, great in the classroom, and she definitely have a story to tell. Today we have with us the one, the only, Ziya Ukani. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So how did this basketball journey start with you? How old were you when you first started playing basketball?
I was in fifth grade, and my brother was trying out for the high school team, and I was like helping him get ready for it, I guess. So he took me outside, and we just started playing, and I actually like fell in love with it.
Yeah, what do you love about basketball?
For me, it's just like an outlet, so like I could just go and like let go of all my feelings, I guess.
Yeah, who taught you to play aggressive and hard as you do? I heard you have the nickname Crash Test Dummy because you run these balls, you dive over the floor, you getting scrappy, you take charge. Like, where did that come from, or is that just instilled inside you?
I think it just came from like me knowing that I'm not as big as everybody else, so I had to be a little tougher and be able to do things that other people couldn't do.
Yeah. What position do you play?
I'm a shooting guard.
Shooting guard. What AAU team did you play? Can you tell the people, and what school do you play for as well?
I play for Georgia Queen Elite for my AAU team, and then Brookwood High School for my high school team.
Yeah, yeah, love it. How was your experience playing with Georgia Queen Elite this summer?
I definitely like they helped me get out of my bubble and like taught me a lot of things that I needed help with, and they focused on what I like was at what I wasn't good at. So it was a good season.
I heard you had a devastating injury that you came back early stronger, mentally tough. Can you tell us about that? And then after you get done, say some words of encouragement for another player that might be going through similar situations by a nagging injury or setback.
It was definitely tough because um I've had a streak going. I got injured every season of AAU that I played. So I've broken like a lot of things. But I would say just keep going and keep fighting because it's not over for you yet, and there's still so much opportunity.
Yeah. How do you think this AAU season is preparing you for the season that you're gonna have with Brookwood?
They definitely taught me how to like be mentally tougher, and like see the floor in a different way that I've never seen it.
Yeah. What does hard work mean to you?
Definitely just like pushing yourself to the max and like just pushing yourself to things that you never thought you could accomplish.
Yeah, you're the definition of hard work, like really for real, and that's what multiple players say and multiple coaches and teammates say. What is team chemistry mean to you, and how important is it keeping that bond, that sisterhood that you guys develop so much?
To me, it's just like creating a sense of like family, and like family can just go outside of like what who you live with in your house. Like there's different relationships out in the world, and like just being able to meet new people and become family with everybody is just a good feeling.
Yeah. Can you speak on Coach Williams and Coach Matika? What have you learned from them, and what have they taught you that helped you this summer?
They taught me how to ball handle because that was definitely one of my weakest things that I had, and working on my left hand. Um, they they taught me how to like be mentally tough again, and like just push to my max.
Yeah. What is your strength? When I got Zia on my team, what do you bring to the table?
Definitely my shooting, and
Definitely.
just like being able to bond with players.
Yeah, you got a sweet stroke. Have you always been able to shoot the rock like that?
Yeah, I would say I have.
Yeah, you shoot it at a high level, and I'm talking about with confidence. What I was seeing was you was catching, boom. Straight up release, catching, boom, straight up release, no hesitation and all like that. Where did that confidence get? Does that confidence go back to those playing with your brother in the backyard, playing by yourself, just shooting, getting better? Is that where it comes from?
Yeah, just like growing up, mainly practicing my shooting. I just like learned to have more confidence in myself.
Yeah. Well, who you think some of the top shooters in the world is today? It could be men's side or women's side.
Steph Curry is my favorite player on the men's side, and Caitlin Clark on the women's.
Okay. Do you think you pattern your game after both of them?
Yeah.
I can see it coming off the screens and just how you shoot so well. How much was defensive focus this summer for you guys, the Georgia Queen Elite? Because I've seen games where you guys were, added defensively and the defenses was turning the offensive points. How important was that being y'all were playing against top talent, top athletic, offensive people that could score? How important was that to have the emphasis be on defense?
It was really important because we knew we weren't as big as like the other teams. So just like being able to lock up on defense and also having a good offense really helped us.
Yeah. Were you anticipating games each night or how did you get yourself ready to play? Because y'all was playing against nationally tapped talent. Like you'll play against this person who is nationally good, this person. How did you guys get prepared for that?
Just like being together as a team and pushing each other up, and like we had a group chat and we would just like send motivational stuff like we can do it, and like we just pushed each other.
Yeah. What was a tough game that you had?
Definitely the one that I broke my fibula. That
Uh-huh.
was a really tough game, but like mentally wise, it was also a tough game physically.
Yeah. Did you come back and were you able to play in the runs for the Roses?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so tell us a game or moment that sticks out in your head about that tournament because that's a nationally talked about big tournament.
Just seeing like the amount of like women's basketball players there were, that really stood out to me. And like the game, the locked in game we had, I think we all did really good as a team, and I also did good for myself. But just seeing like all the women's part of basketball come together as one, and like just being able to see all of that.
Yeah, and that's funny that you see that as a player, and I seen that as well and thought that was amazing. Even on top of that, the scouts, were you a little nervous when y'all was seeing those college coaches? Because I interviewed a couple players from Toledo, Ohio, and they got pictures, Kim Mulkey sitting right there on the bench while they playing. Like, how
Yeah,
was that experience?
it was definitely nerve-wracking, but we just had to like learn to get over it and just act like they weren't there, just like block them out and play your game.
Yeah, what was the game where you hit the most threes at?
Definitely the locked in game. I had
Locked
like,
in.
I think 16 points.
Yeah, you was feeling it, huh?
Yeah.
When you make a three, is you going like this? Is you going like this? Like what is do you got a something you do when you hitting the threes?
It's just like a simple little, just a little three.
Hey, hey, I love it. Yeah, yeah, that's how you definitely know you locked in. What will be your individual goals going into this upcoming basketball season, and what are your team goals?
For individual goals, I definitely want to get better on defense and ball handling. Just overall, just being a well-rounded player. And for a team, I want to like have a good chemistry with all my teammates, and just like being able to push them and be a leader.
Yeah, what would you say you lead verbally or with your play?
Sorry, what?
Do you lead verbally? What kind of leader are you? You lead verbally or with your play?
I would say I'm a verbal leader.
Okay.
Because like if somebody was like having a tough time at practice, I would just like push them to be better and push themselves.
Yeah. What would you do to allow your teammates to know that they can count on you, being that you just had a good AAU year, now you coming back and you're going to be looked upon to hit those threes, to hit those shots, to have that offense, and you're going to be looked on it. So how will you go about and handle that to be mentally ready for that for the season load?
Just be locked in every day for practice and for just everything in general. Just be locked in and be accountable.
Yeah. What motivates you to keep going at a high level? Because you could be complacent, like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. What motivates you?
Just being my dream since like a kid, like since I was in fifth grade, and being like the first kid in my family to be able to get a scholarship for basketball. I just want that to happen for myself.
Definitely. So you definitely got dreams on playing college ball and further behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does family mean and how important has their support been to you up until this point?
I definitely couldn't have done it without them. They pushed me in times where I couldn't like find what I like. If I was down, like they would push me to see what I could do and just push me in general, mentally and physically.
So you got two sets of family, right? Your
Yeah.
family, then your other family. So they both pushing you. So that definitely makes you not get down. Is there any other thing that you like to do besides basketball? You got any other talents, gifts, or just hidden things that you like to do?
I used to play flag football. I might try out this year, and then I did track too. But I also like photography and traveling.
Oh, okay. What did you run in track?
100, 200, 4x1, and 4x2.
Okay, yeah, yeah, speedster. And flag football has definitely taken off because the first person I had from down here in Georgia was Alexis. She plays for Paulding County. I had her on flag football, then your teammate Jordan, and then your other teammate Jayla. So it's a lot of you guys that play flag football that's talented in both and being able to have different options and to play in different sports. That's what I love. What would you say to another younger athlete that wants to play multiple sports but don't know how it will look?
I think just follow what your gut tells you because you may love the other sport more, and just try different things because there's a lot of things to try on the world.
Yeah. And how do you balance sports, practice, games, still being a teenager, family, having other stuff? How do you balance all of it?
Um, just in the back of my mind, just knowing that like it's all for my future and just like it's all opportunities, just knowing that you have to be able to balance life, doing
Yeah.
schoolwork in the night, coming back late from practice, and just you just have to be mentally tough.
Yeah. What is big games you got this season to look forward? Any big rivalry games or any games you're looking forward to?
Definitely Parkview. That's our biggest rival right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
who got the edge? Did they win last year? Y'all won last year?
we won.
Oh, okay. Um, what are you doing to get motivated or get ready before the game? Are you listening to music or are you just sitting there zoned out? What's it like for Zia before the game?
Definitely just listening to music, stretching, getting my body ready.
Yeah. What kind of tunes? Is it mellow, slow? Is it turnt music, rowdy?
I would say R&B and a little bit of rap.
Okay, okay, yeah. Where is Zia wanting to get something to eat or where she wanting to go after a big win?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Definitely a great look. Definitely a great look. Can you speak to the youth? Whatever comes on your heart, can you speak some positives to them?
Um, there was actually a quote. I think Eli Ellis's dad said it. It was if you want to buy something without a price or without looking at the price tag, you have to be able to work without looking at the clock. Just like work to get your dreams and don't worry about what how far along other people are in their journey. Just focus on yourself.
Wow, that was amazing. The first quote we got from there. Oh, I love it. So that's how I know you're definitely dialed in. You're definitely in tune. And that's what it is. And that's why we do these journeys for different people can see the journey. They can see how Zia do it because you, believe it or not, got little people looking at you, seeing how you do it, coming to the game, seeing you hit the threes and want to know how you doing it. And this just gives them a different perspective, different motivation to be able to go out there and be great. And with that being said, what's gonna drive you to get to that? What y'all got conference championship to get to that tournament? What's gonna drive you this coming year?
Just being able to make myself proud and also like my family proud. Just pushing myself mentally and physically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Well, we thank you. We're spotlighting you for all your hard work. for your ability, for your motivation, for your courage, because it took courage to come back from an injury like you did, but to come back and to excel and compete at a high level and not missing a beat, better, like you wasn't even injured. You know, that coach is like, oh, hold on, she cool, you know, and you in there with your teammates and you fighting and you doing all this. And we're gonna be, spotlighting you. We're gonna be following you, following your teammates. We'll get another interview before the season start, just before it comes along. But we just want to tell you, continue to be the best that you can be. May God watch over you, protect you. May He give you all the strength and confidence you need to be that leader, that great player that you can be, and that you know that the sky is the limit, and that you don't worry, you don't compare yourself, but you know that can't nobody be Ziya but Ziya, and your team, Brookwood, needs that, and they need you to be at the top of your game. So we appreciate you for all the things that you do.
Thank you for the opportunity for the interview.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Ziya Ukani.